Hello, my name's Paul Lambillion, and this is another little presentation looking at aspects of our spirituality and our psychic nature. And I'm going to talk just for a few minutes about the other aspect of the aura, which is often referred to using the Hindu term, the chakra system, or the psychic center system. Whatever phrase people use is perfectly fine and perfectly okay with me. And I'll just talk a little bit about them. The major chakra system, which is found in the aura in sequence parallel to the spine and the spinal column, are what we would call extrusions or manifestations that come from a central channel in the aura. There's a central channel of light, and use your imagination for this. There's a central channel of light in the aura, like a column of light, from the crown right the way through the center of the aura to where the base of the spine is. And the chakra system, the major system, emanates from this wonderful channel of light. And these wonderful centers or systems rotate and move. You see them rotating, and they exist on many levels. They exist in the body as nerve plexi or as glandular structures, what we call the endocrine system. They exist in the energy body as a vortex, as a turning vortex, and the same is true in the emotional part of the aura, the astral body, and to an extent in the mental body. And they literally bring through us the one force, the one divine, universal, cosmic force, and then break that down into different frequencies of experience, from the root of the spine right the way up to the crown of the head. They appear like tubes or tunnels. Sometimes they're described like flowers, like lotus flowers, for example. But to my perception, they look like rotating channels or tunnels. And they rotate in both directions at the same time, both clockwise and anti-clockwise. Right in the center of these chakrams, there are little points we call the points of infinity. Because in the center of each one there's a point of light that takes us into the infinite and the eternal, which means that at every level of our being, that is in us. The unlimited, the ongoing, the eternal, the infinite. And this is visible in the chakra system as a very minute point of light right in the center that doesn't appear to move, just like the axle or the central part of a wheel, that when it turns, right in the center there's a point that doesn't turn. And this is true of these great wheels of light and energy. And they do connect with different features of us a little bit, and they do exude color. You can see all these different colors with clairvoyant vision that emanate from these spirals. The colours that are often ascribed to them in a kind of chromatic sequence from red right the way through to violet is a symbolic connection. I find that when looking into the chakra system, the colours vary enormously, and you can have all kinds of combinations of frequency in the heart centre and in the solar plexus and in the head. I've never ever seen just one colour of light evident in any chakra in all the years I've been looking at them. And they're very useful from a healing perspective, because the constrictions or the limitations in the chakras, which are caused by memories and thoughts that get, if you like, stuck or fixed in them, these can be, if you like, stimulated and removed by changes in our thinking and our attitudes, and placing ourselves in a better level, a higher level of understanding of life and what is possible through us. So they're really windows of opportunity connecting with different forces that are trying to combine in us, and they're an integral part of the overall aura of light and energy. So that is the kind of basis of the chakra system, and you can read various books on the subject. There's a book of my own on auras and colours. There's a chapter or so on the chakra system. And so this is really just to introduce people to the idea, or to reinforce what a lot of you would already know about this system. And I decided in this little presentation that with some friends that are here with me, we're simply going to do a little meditational exercise which you can use quite safely from time to time, simply to connect with these wonderful processes of force and light and power through you, enabling you to be the most effective individual that you can be if you connect with them in an open and loving way, and seek to always aspire to the highest possibilities in life for yourself, and of course for the people that you meet on a day-by-day basis. So what I would ask you to do during this little presentation, this informal time together, is simply to make sure you're sitting somewhere comfortable. It's better probably to do it sitting down than lying down, because when we lie down we tend to fall asleep sometimes if we're tired. Whilst there's nothing wrong with that at all, to do it consciously it's probably better to be seated in some way, however is comfortable for you. If you're adept at it, you can of course use the lotus position, but actually just being seated in a comfortable chair is a perfectly sound option for this. So if you like to sit back and be quiet for a moment, I would just take you through the process of connecting with each of these centers to acquaint yourself with them and to be familiar with where they are located in relation to your physical body. And so just relax back in your chair. And the first thing to do is just to allow yourself to breathe. I use that phrase often when I'm teaching, because the breath is intelligent. With your subconscious it knows exactly what to do for the best, so that you can be in a state of increasing balance, an increasing state of tranquility and harmony. So just for these first moments, focus your attention upon your breathing, but allow your breath to flow. Allow your breath to flow and to work beautifully through you. And as you allow yourself to breathe and to go more and more deeply into a relaxed state, so it is that your body will relax, your nerves will quieten and become calmer. The energy that flows through you as you breathe will flow more freely, and the beautiful light in your astral and mental bodies will become brighter and clearer as you allow yourself to breathe. So allow the breath to flow. And come with me now as we touch the various points of the major psychic centers or chakra system. And focus first of all on the root of your spine, that space that is actually underneath the spine, right at the bottom, almost facing down towards the ground and the earth. And this is the point of what is referred to as the root center, the root chakra. And as you allow yourself to breathe, simply connect with that point, that wonderful point of the root center. And then bring your focus up just a little from there and focus on what we would call the base of the spine. The base of the spine is just up a little from the root center. And just connect with that center as you breathe. Allow the breath to flow. And with these two centers, there's a particular link with the forces of your will and the sense of purpose, the sense of purposefulness and determination to be. And still allowing your breath to flow, just step up a little further, upwards, and bring your focus into the abdomen, the abdominal center. And in the abdominal center or chakra, there's a beautiful connection with power and vitality and regeneration. So allow yourself to breathe as you connect just for a moment with the chakra in the area of your abdomen. And now bring your focus up a little more into the area of the solar plexus, just beneath your sternum. And allow yourself to breathe freely. And the solar plexus center is a wonderful point that helps you connect with the sense of dimension and space and your own position as a human being in the scheme of life. And sometimes it tries to even protect you and to keep you safe by giving you very basic information, fundamental ideas about existence and the space and the geometry of life. And allow yourself to breathe as you connect with this beautiful center. And then allow your attention to rise up to your heart and your heart center. The heart center is in the center of your chest. And allow yourself to breathe as you connect with that space. The heart center really is the point in you where love and compassion, understanding, and true wisdom emerge. So allow yourself to breathe as you connect with that point in you. And at each point, at each chakra or center point, it's a sense of developing a new relationship with these wonderful aspects of yourself. And so from your heart, you can focus upwards to a point somewhere at the top of your rib cage, but beneath your throat, in between your throat and your heart. And this center is known as the metta heart. And again, allow yourself to breathe freely as you connect with this point in you. And this center processes and is associated with those forces that flow through you, that connect with your authenticity, what it is that makes you real and individual and unique. Your true story as a human being, what is true for you as a human being and as a soul and as a spirit. So just allow your breath to flow as you connect with that point at the top of your chest. And then take your attention up a little further and connect with the throat center, which is where we find the Adam's apple, and also the center at the chin. There are effectively two centers in the throat, and they work in literally a sense of unison, of oneness. And these centers at the chin and the throat are very much associated with the creative intelligence within you, that which produces not only speech but the creative input that you have as a human being into the world around you and into the lives of everybody that you encounter. And so as you breathe, focus upon the throat and the point of the chin, those two beautiful, wonderful psychic centers, those chakras processing wonderful forces through you as you breathe. And now take your thoughts up into your mouth. The real point here is in the roof of your mouth, but if you focus upon your lips, that is perfectly adequate. And here you're in connection with the center of the mouth, the chakra of the mouth. And allow yourself to breathe freely through your nostrils as you focus on this center. And this is also to do with the creativity of conversation, dialogue, communication. And so focus upon that area of your mouth as you allow yourself to breathe, breathing very gently, very easily and freely. And now move your focus up to your nose, and particularly the bridge of your nose. And here you connect with the wonderful capacity in this chakra of discernment, of a knowingness that knows the difference between light and dark, good and bad, positive and negative, and also the quality of things that you experience. It is the point of discernment, of knowing. And so you focus upon the chakra in your nose as you allow yourself to breathe, knowing that these wonderful forces are flowing through all the centers in you, and at this moment focused upon the nose and the flow of energy and force through the chakra of the nose. And now you can bring your attention up to the point really between your eyebrows, just in the center between your eyebrows. And this point is connected with the forces of recognition, particularly recognizing through sight and outer vision, being able to observe, very much connected with your physical eyes. And so as you focus on that chakra and that center, again, allow yourself to breathe. Allow the breath to flow. And then take your focus up to a point in in your forehead, in your brow, in the center. This is often referred to as the brow center, the chakra of the brow. And this is a beautiful center because it connects and expresses through you in your imagination, in your capacity to have vision, to see inside your mind and to create with beautiful images, ideas and colours. It is also the point in connection with the chakra at the crown of your head that gives you what is known as the third eye, the inner vision, to look into different dimensions and different realities beyond the physical world. So just focus on your brow center for a moment or two and allow the breath to flow as you do so. And then finally we come to the crown center at the top of the head, on the crown of the head, at the top of your skull. And this chakra, this center connects you with all that is divine and spiritually perfect and beautiful. And all the forces of the other chakrams that flow through those centers blend in the crown center, seeking to unfold in you all that is perfect and spiritually desirable. So continue to allow yourself to breathe as you connect with that beautiful crown of light at the top of your skull. As you breathe and deepen your connection with this point in you and in your field of light and energy, your aura, so be aware of this wonderful ladder of consciousness from the root of your spine upwards, right up until you connect with the crown of your head, the top of your skull. And as these beautiful centers work and function for you, so in your heart at least, feel a sense of wonder and awe at what a marvelous and wonderful being you are. Just focus on that idea that the eternal, the beautiful, the unlimited flows through you and through all the chakrams and centers. All that there is flows through you. And then return to focus more on your breathing. And as you focus on your breathing, then simply take the steps downward again from the crown center through your brow, your nose, your mouth, your chin, the center between your eyes as well, we must remember. And then your nose, your mouth, your chin. Just step downwards through your throat, the metta heart, the heart, stepping down through the solar plexus, the abdomen, the base center and the root of the spine. And as you come to the base of the spine, remember that you are in this wonderful network of light and power and energy and forces, but equally through your feet you touch the ground and reconnect with the earth. And still allowing yourself to breathe as you do this, you can bring yourself more fully into being aware of your body and being in the here and now. So just connect with your body and come more and more into the here and now, into this moment, into this place where you are. That was just a little introduction for you as you come back about the major centers. There are lots of minor centers in the aura too, but these major centres are perhaps the most important ones to explore, investigate and connect with, and I trust that's been a useful exercise for you.